News.
A very good afternoon, Katie.
Look, the KwaMashu area and the hostels in particular, these have been a hotbed for political violence in the past, and we are nearing a by-election next month. How tense is the situation there right now, Ayanda?
Well, definitely, Kirsten, as you've said, alluded to the shootings, I can say that the situation at the KwaMashu hostel is extremely tense at the moment. As you know, it's both sides, it's both parties, the two rival parties, to mention the NFP and the IFP, that have lost members. As you know, that an IFP leader was also killed at the hostel, and she hasn't even been laid to rest yet. This weekend, the NFP was only laying to rest Ntombi Mzila, who was shot and killed last week. So I can say that the situation there is very, very much tense. That's, we've also been reporting, Kirsten, on the increase of police. This has now prompted the Provincial Commissioner of Police, Mamunya Ngubeni, to request more police deployment to KwaMashu. And indeed, we understand that those police officers have arrived at the hostel just to assist the local police to maintain peace and stability in that area. Just in the last couple of days, maybe looking at the weekend, there was one or two, there was another shooting that was recorded there, but the police said it could not be linked to any political matters or political violence as such, because there is also the issue of crime in that area. It's also got an extremely high crime rate, and coupled, of course, with the political violence, that really just makes the situation worse for the people there at the hostel. But I can say that it has been tense but quiet in so much as any attacks or deaths in the last 2 days.
Ayanda, let's talk about the existence of an alleged hit list with names of people who live in the hostel, some of whom we know have already been murdered. It's alleged that this list is in the possession of local police. Have they commented on this at all?
No, definitely. You know how police on information like that occasionally would like to keep play their cards close to their chest, rather. So no, they haven't really wanted to comment on that. Yes, we have been hearing from members of the IFP, from members of the NFP, that there is indeed a list, and that some of the people that were recently shot were on that list. And but from the police side, no. All we do know is that there are several police task teams that are working in the area. Aside from the visible police, the Provincial Commissioner had said that they've also deployed the police intelligence who is working, on the ground. So there's a lot of police activity that is happening. As I said, not only the visible policing that we see, but there's a lot of behind-the-scenes work that the police are doing in that area to ensure that possibly, as you said, the people who may be on that list, that nothing happens to them.
Ayanda, we have political parties committing to peace and, of course, diffusing tension in the area. But how willing are people on the ground to follow suit? How likely is it that we'll see more tit-for-tat or retaliatory attacks as we get closer to the election? What's the sense you get? For the sense of the people, I think, one, there's a lot of fear now from the people at the hostel. And, they're also urging that there supposedly is a group, however, that the police need to concentrate. They're saying that it's just a small group of people that they need to get rid of. And certainly once they do that, there would be a sense of stability or peace in that area. But you see, a lot of people, they want to see peace. They have come to a point where they now understand, and there has been a level of political maturity, one can say, from some of the people who are understanding that there is the NFP, there is the IFP, there is the ANC, and any other party that wants to come in and either campaign or have members there. So from the ordinary people that we have spoken to, they want to see peace in that area. As you know, that in an attempt, obviously, to get to that peace, we do know that this week, Keshini, the IFP leader and the NFP leader have said that there is going to be a meeting. This is really huge because, as we know, since the split, these two leaders have not sat together to discuss. So the situation at the hostel has really prompted or been so bad that they have now come out to say that they need to sit down at the table and commit themselves to peace and call for political tolerance in that area. So we're hoping that on Thursday, the leaders of those political parties are going to meet.
Thank you, Ayanda. I'm afraid we'll have to leave it there. The SABC's Ayanda Mhlongo, tense but quiet in the KwaMashu area.